Auction One's our brand. My name is Justin Rothbart and I love auctioning properties in Nahoon. 14 Crosbie is a genuine sale. The house is currently standing vacant, the owner has relocated and the property must go. Loads of potential, a perfect place to call home. I'm going to show you so many opportunities and advantages that I've seen with this property. Why Nahoon and South Africa, not only East London, you have to come live here. We're so close to markets. Tomorrow our auction in Johannesburg, for example, I'm on a plane, I'm there in an hour and 15 minutes time. This is where you want to put your family. Why? Because we've got the top schools right the way around us here. The Sterlings, the Hudsons, the Selborns, the Clarendons, they're on your doorstep. We've got our world famous Nahoon Beach where you would walk to from this house, a short little scoot down Stanmore Road into Plymouth, Princess Alice, and you can land up at a very special place called Beach Break. Once you've seen Nahoon Beach, it'll be in your heart forever. And that's what East Londoners know, and that's what Nahoon is synonymous for. East London Golf Club is just over the hill. It's one of the top golf destinations. We have such great sporting facilities so close to the suburb, Nahoon, Bonnie-Doon and Stirling area. It's no wonder why everybody is drawn and wants to reside right here. When you see the value that I'll be able to get you into this property for on the transaction on day of auction, and you compare it to other destinations countrywide, you'll see it's a fraction of the price. It is such bang for buck, and that is why East Londoners love East London. It's a mellow mood, it's a chilled vibe, it's really a community, a place to be with a fantastic coastal lifestyle and environment. I got so excited about this property today that I even put on my Auction One Sunday's Best kit, bringing me the confidence. I love everything about it. We're going to go through and I'm just going to show you the money that's been spent on it and what you can do to really, I believe, bring the value up even more on this property. So there are a lot of clues already on this property, but I want your eye to catch certain things here. Now, Nahoon area was probably one of our early developed areas within the East London region. Why? Because it was a very central point and close to everything. So the age of a building or a home in this area is generally somewhere probably between 50 and 60 years of age, there and thereabouts. What I noticed with this property, it's actually not an old build. So on the interior, fashion-wise, yes, it needs a cosmetic overall inside. But when I look at the exterior, this is not a property from 50, 60 years ago. And if we look up, we see it's got a modern-day tiled roof. It's got the aluminium gutters that are wrapping around there. You can see it's got the PVC fascias on it. It's got the cottage pane windows. So I'm hazarding a guess. This property is probably 25, maybe maximum 30 years of age, in my opinion. Look down at the bottom, the base over here. It's got the face brick right the way around. So we know this is actually a new build. I've had a good look at it. There's no big cracks on this property or any structural damage that I can see. So really, it's about taking the interior of this property and just reviving it. Windows, I take out the timber and go aluminium. Right over here, in this small little secluded piece in the back garden, I'd stick in a little plunge pool. There's plenty of paving around this property as well. So we're going to take a walk through inside and I'm going to point out what I do to this property. When you're picking property, it's about position. That's the name of the game, all right? So Rome wasn't built in a day. You can do this over time and then you'll have a beautiful property which is actually not an old build in the right position. And that bodes well for what? Resale value, yes. It's time to get excited. Let's get ahead of ourselves. Let's get you through the house now and let's go find the inner potential. So as we come in, we've got a very expansive entrance hall area. I'm looking down at the tiling. It is a bit dated, but it's livable. And you'll upspec it in time, of course. There's also a very conveniently placed guest loo to my left over here, and also all the little remote controls for your remote access gate. Folks, have a look at the size of this open plan area. It's massive. So you're going to pitch your lounge in here, you're going to have your dining room just off your fitted kitchen, and this kitchen is by no means small at all. There are plenty of cupboards right the way around. You got yourself a fitted stove oven. You'd probably want to go with an upgrade, yeah? It'll look awesome with the quartz stone type top or Caesar stone, and maybe you're going to put on new cupboard doors, but that'll be your decision. Or maybe the whole kitchen's coming out. Yeah, I see the connections as well for the washing machine or your dishwasher. Conveniently located back door, wash line just outside the back, paved, and the property is fully walled. So that's another bonus, privacy, security, and a cost which you don't have to spend money on in the future. So the home definitely conforms to the new modern way standard of living, with all bedrooms stacked to the one side and all living areas on the other side, and just open plan through the living areas. So that's taken care of already. You don't have to worry about bashing the walls out. That's all done. This is paint. Ceilings, it's got the older style, larger downlighters. Maybe you're going to rip the ceilings, you're going to go screeded ceilings and put in the new modern day downlighters, but it's just so appealing. And a renovation on this property, from what I'm seeing already, is not really going to be as costly as one of the older homes in Nahoon. Leading out through your lounge area, straight out through the sliding doors over here. Maybe this could be replaced with a stack away. This is a large undercover entertainment area over here. What about sticking in a built-in bra right over here? That's a feature I think that definitely could be utilized here. This is, however, going to be an entertainment area, so that would be a great idea. And I'm suggesting this is the area where the plunge pool would be located as well. So in the interim, you can see these sliding doors around the house have got these expanded type security gates on them as well. Nothing wrong with that. Security is everything. Now we're on to the sleeping quarters, the bedrooms within the house, the 3 bedrooms, and I see that the bedrooms and throughout this area over here, they've gone for that vinyl timber look, very trendy indeed. So the money's been spent here already. The money's spent here already. Come in. Let's go through to the first bedroom over here. Look at the morning light just coming through the window. Built-in cupboards, and this is a seriously spacious bedroom. That's proper. I mean, if I go back and have a look at me here, look at the size of this bedroom. Into the second bedroom, once again, decent sized bedrooms, folks. On my right, we've got a full family bathroom over here, and it's a full bathroom. Shower, bath, toilet, basin. On our way into the main bedroom, no shortage of space here. As you enter, full ensuite, loads of space in here. Shower, toilet, basin, and bath as well. Come inside, have a look at this main bedroom. Cupboards right the way across over here, and then your own sliding door which goes on out onto the undercover patio. Single garage. I think there could be an opportunity to knock through a doorway into the house. So through the remote gate, into your remote garage, security is then excellent. Popping through the door with your groceries, that's convenience. So what's synonymous with Auction One Auctions? X Factor and the bonus. Check what we found here for you. A granny flat. So own little separate entrance right over here so you don't disturb the main house. I'm asking you, and you're going to find this out, what are the possibilities of putting in another driveway gate over here and putting a little wall up across this section to enhance the privacy? But you're going to find out about that. So we found a little windy house out back over here. Maybe you're going to use it for storage of your garden tools or just general purpose. So into the flat we go. It's still got the old terracotta type tile. Knock them up. Also needs a new fresh kitchen. So the kitchen design here is open plan. So we've got open plan kitchen, We've got a nice little lounge area. That's where you're going to stick your TV right over there. Let's go through and have a look at the bedrooms over here. Look at the size of this bedroom. I mean, this is generous. So you've got a beautifully sized bedroom over here. You've got the built-in cupboards. There's an ensuite bathroom right over here. It's a shower toilet basin. It's got like a smaller dresser type area. It could do with the mirror. And I'm just finding so many positives as I go through this property. And this is within the flat. What a clever design. They've actually built a little loft up here. I love this little loft area. So easy. You put a bed in here. This would be absolute heaven for a little kid to be living up here in this loft area. So theoretically, you can actually call the granny flat a 2-bedroom. And I'm telling you now, your tenant would appreciate this, especially if they are single parenting as well. So I get so upbeat and I'm so positive about auctioning these properties in this area because I love the stories when guys come to me in years to come and they show me the upside and they show me the capital appreciation. I've been in property for 26 years now. I've seen it, I know what works, and I promise you it's a pleasure to take a property like this to auction with the potential but in the right suburb as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at our auction on site right here. It's going to be 10 a.m. on the 20th of May. So go get your finance in order, visit the Auction One team, and let's get you this home.